Yes, sir. We on, baby. Traffic Jam, Brandon Avenue Radio. Download the app so you don't miss out what's popping, what's cracking, what's happening. It's me, Kareem the Dream, on this beautiful Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Kareem the Dream, keep up with everything. I got a dope artist in the building for y'all today. About to run it back. I got my boy Todd Corleone in the building.
Yes. What's up, my brother?
What's good, bro?
Come on,
You know
what's
what I'm
up,
saying? Yeah, we back in this thing. You know, another beautiful day in June 2026. I hope you're doing what you're supposed to do, being you're supposed to be.
Yes,
all right, you know what I'm saying?
That's
There's a lot going on. All right, the weather's beautiful today. I hope everybody's staying hydrated, getting you something to drizzle, some Kool-Aid, some water. You know what I'm saying? Some body armor. That's what I like to drink. You know, because it's hot out here. Make sure you guys are driving safe.
It's a little warm.
Yeah. What's good, TC?
Come on, what's up, family?
Yeah.
What's going down, man?
Good to see you, bro.
It's a pleasure to be here, brother. It's a pleasure to be here once again.
Mm-hmm.
Once again,
Yeah.
the number two.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always good to come back and refresh and talk about the new content and the old stuff, you know what I'm saying, for all the new viewers that may not tapped in last time, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get y'all right on YouTube. We're streaming live right now on Twitch and on Twitter, x.com, for you guys that don't know. Make sure you guys tap in, all right? We got a dope interview today with Todd Corleone.
Yes. We back, baby.
So, Todd's already the homie, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to do all that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to say, where are you from and what brought you to the stage?
Man, I'm from the 203, New Haven, Connecticut. You know what I'm saying?
You said the top three smallest cities.
Top three. I think we're the top three smallest top three smallest states in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we up there, but you know, we bring big energy. You know what I'm saying? Big energy, man. Shout out to 203, man. Shout out to the 8602, man. What's up with Hartford, man?
Mm-hmm.
What brought me to? You say you brought me to the
stage, like, you know, being a performer, being an artist, having a love for music, performing on stage. It's not for everybody.
Nah, man, and I'm learning that too.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of it, man. But what brought me to it is, I don't know, man. I had a strange story. I was doing a little job, and we ended up going to a studio. And long story short, they was telling me to go do a verse. I'm like, nah, I don't rap. Trying to figure, you know, I was actually depressed at that time, bro. I didn't know what I was about to do. I'm over just trying to get this money, and next thing you know, I get in there, do a little verse. Wasn't thinking twice of it. One of the dudes that was engineering, he was like, "Yo, you rap?" I was like, "Nah." He's like, "Why not?" I was like, "I'm not really into, I love rap. I love the art of it. I love, I'm big fan of rap.
Of course."
But didn't really think too much. Did a little verse. He was like, "Bro, when you done doing what you're doing, come back. We'll be here all night."
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "All right, whatever." Slid back. You know what I'm saying? It, cooked me up a beat, did a verse. They loved it. I'm like,
right, yeah. You didn't know how to gauge it at the time.
Nah, I didn't. You feel me? I'm just trying at this point.
Yeah.
And then, I remember going to the crib like 2 a.m. And before I went to sleep, I just sent it to the homies. I was like, "Yo, bro, I just did this tonight. Let me know how y'all feel me."
Yeah.
And I woke up and I'm getting calls and texts like, "Yo, you rap?" Like, what's going on?
Because for them it was random.
Mad random, bro. I was just hooping. I was hooping and I was, doing my thing.
Right, you played ball.
I played a little ball. I was hooping and, I was doing my thing, outside, trying to get some money and, met my different people and different foundations. And
basketball is my favorite sport.
That's that was a big part of my life, man, before I got into music. And but and people was just like, telling me, trying to tell me, "Yo, bro, go do your thing." And it took a little minute.
Did you have a hook that time, or was it just?
Nah, it was just a rapping. I just started rapping.
Oh, right, okay.
I didn't even know what a 16 was. I didn't even know what a 16 was till like a year and a half after.
Everything.
I used to hear it all the time, but I'm like, 16 what? Like which is sad. I'm a musician for real, but it's like. That I didn't even know. I didn't have no knowledge of the art of it, the craft of it. So I was just trying, and then one day, I don't know, I just decided I'm just going to give it a go. And the more I kept going, the better I got, and the more I fell in love with the craft of it, making music and bringing my ideas to life. You know,
Yeah.
what once was in my brain is now.
People don't know, like, you know, how complicated that could be to take an idea from your head and create it and make it real. It's very
Yeah, man.
incredible.
It's that's why I be telling people, man, this ain't for everybody, and because a lot of people
Hmm.
have ideas that don't really work.
Yeah, yeah,
So just to see the impact that my music has made thus far, and the impact it even had when I started, I couldn't even believe it then. Like it still took me a little minute. I just kind of accepted all of this like
yeah.
not too long ago. So but man, I just like I said, man, I did that and kept going and started, got serious in 2020, dropped my first
Mm,
EP for real this time, and after that it was just a push, and then doors just started opening up. The more I worked on
yeah.
my craft and got outside, shout out to my man Casby,
Right.
shout out to my cousin Jacoby,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, Big Cuddy, the Menace.
Yeah.
There's some situations with them, a couple events and shows, and it just kept building building my platform, building my brand, and that just kept meeting new people, running
Yeah.
into new people, building different relationships, man, and here we are, man, to the
Yeah.
last EP.
That's why I told you, like, when you send me the unreleased, I appreciate you for
Yeah,
that, brother.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's why
Everybody
I
ain't get that.
said,
Everybody ain't get that. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? That
and
was
bro, that's exactly why I said
everybody ain't get that,
thank you
man.
seriously,
Nah, man, of
because
course.
that's art that comes from people's mind and soul, and some
Absolutely.
people can be like, very guarded when it comes to that type of thing. Same thing with paintings. So
Yeah, yeah, but I wanted you to get the same feeling that everybody else that got to hear it got. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Especially going into the interview, because I know it's easy to talk to somebody about something that you ain't really experienced yet or done
yeah,
to. So once you hear it, you're like, all right, you kind of see
yeah.
where I'm going with it type vibe. So I'm glad that you got to hear it, man, and I'm can't wait for everybody else to hear it, man. July 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Announcement coming soon. We're gonna have a little listening party, and then
Yeah.
July 5th, man, we dropping, baby.
So, talk about your writing process a little bit,
Hmm.
and then like you getting on stage for the first time, like how you felt.
My writing process is kind of weird. Uh,
That's good.
I tell people, like, when if you are a creative, especially in making music, you know what I mean when I say this. Like, when you hear a beat or you hear a certain sound pattern, it just starts words start just coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, that's why I said it ain't for everybody. Some people, you can tell when it's forced. For me, it came a little natural, and the more I worked on my craft, the more natural, or yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Uh, but yeah, man, I just kept working at it, man, and I started really seeing and falling in love with telling stories, and
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, making the craft what it is. Like, I loved hearing stories from like Biggie and Big L and Jada Kiss, and these guys, hearing their
Yeah,
stories. I think that's the most beautiful part about being an artist, or just art in period. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a different story, man. God put us
yeah,
on this earth for different reasons and different purposes. We all seen different things, maybe similar, but what I'm saying, I think the beauty of it all is being able to share my life and my view of things and how I feel about things, and my art, my creativity. I think that's dope. Just seeing the reactions of others, and even just hearing my nephews just playing my song. Like, I think
yeah,
it just fire. Like, I would be, I ain't one. I don't, of course you want support, you want people to love what you do, man. But,
mm,
I'm so down to earth. I really don't really expect nothing out of people. So
right.
when I just hear people naturally, tagging me because they're listening to my song, or, I hear my nephews blasting my song, just unwarranted. Like,
Yeah,
I ain't even
yeah,
asked, buddy anything about my
right. Yeah,
music. He just
yeah,
jamming, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
That's a beautiful feeling to me, man. So, um, and it helps because it makes me want to keep going and strive more. And you asked me about getting on stage. My first, I did a show. I ain't gonna lie, with the homies. Shout out to Seven World, man. Sean Kidd, my dog Lee, Biz. Um, you know, I think it was like 2017, 2018. When I first, that's when I first started getting into the scene,
Yeah,
or at least trying, I would
yeah,
say.
yeah.
And we did a couple songs with them because they already was doing their thing. And they had a show at a bar. I ain't gonna lie, it was like the pub something. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't remember something. I can't remember the name, but it was this little cool little scene. I was so unprepared, bro.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't even know how this thing worked, bro. Like I thought we were supposed to rehearse together.
Yeah,
like I'm thinking Wu-Tang, I'm thinking Griselda, like when we rehearsed, nobody rehearsed. They was ready.
Yeah.
So I remember calling my man Kid, and I was like, it's like the day before. And I was like, yo, bro, quick question. Like, when we gonna get together and rehearse, man? He said, rehearse? He said, you ain't been rehearsing? I was like, oh. I was like, I thought we was doing the team thing.
Nah.
I didn't get the whole concept.
Yeah.
Man, I went in there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was dirt. I forgot my lines. It got so bad. I just started dancing. I just remember a couple words. I was basically just doing the ad libs. Like I wasn't even rapping for it. I was just doing the ad libs.
Yeah. And, so you basically bombed like all comedians.
Bomb, bro. Super bomb. Bro.
Yeah.
And
that's good though.
Actually, no, I'm gonna say this because it's part of my story. Then when I got into the game, before I really started rapping, I bombed twice. My second time was at a Benny the Butcher concert. Shout out to one of my favorite artists in the world, Benny the Butcher. Man.
Yeah.
I'll put the story, man. I'm in the cut. This is my first time getting to see. Actually, my second time getting to see Benny, but actually up close. At the theater up north, some theater, and I feel like I'm in class right now. I'm in master class.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm all black hoodie.
Yeah.
I got the all white black forces on. I don't no bother me.
Yeah.
And it got to the point of the show. The dude, shout out to Hezzy. He was the guy running the show, the host, and he was like, "Yo, I'm calling dudes up here who could rap." Ironically, bro, I promise you, I'm hoodied up. I'm by myself.
Yeah.
This is a dude next to me, a little white dude. Cool. I don't know where he was from. I don't remember this guy.
Yeah.
He was just lit with his boys. It was like 6 of them. They just been lit the whole time.
Right.
Even for the trash guys. They were jumping in. I was
involved.
They up right now. Dude turned over to me, tapped me, said, "Hey man, don't you rap?"
Yeah.
I was like, I got nervous because I was, he was real like aggressive.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. He's okay, bet. So when he got to the part that was calling people up, he's picking people. He got his boys to start doing this to me. Like, him.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? So long story short, the whole see me. He's like, bro, you rap, and I ain't want to be a sucker.
Right, huh? Because now you're on blast. Yeah.
I was like, yeah. He's like, man, get your ass up here. Went up there. Man, long story short, the first guy they showed love to. There was like 4 other guys in front of me. Booed all of them early too. Booed all of them. I didn't even get to hear them. They was booing them. So when it got to me, I'm like, all right, you got 2 choices. Because I ain't gonna lie. I was like, they might boo me.
Right.
There's no beat, acapella. So I'm like, whatever. Get the mic. I was just like, whatever. Let's go for it. Started rapping. They gave me like 10 seconds. All I heard is boo. And then got into the And nothing, bro. I didn't even feel bad. And then Heather, he started joking with me. He said, "Yeah, bro, you look like you about to get out here catching the body anyway. You got all black, got the black nasties on." He said, "Man, get your federal ass on stage."
Is crazy.
So, but this is what, and I'm getting into the show stuff. Cause after that, I ain't gonna lie. I probably was like, "Yeah, this is probably not for me."
Right. Yeah, you had doubts naturally.
Yeah, I was like, and I thought I did this. I thought I was talking. Yeah. But boom, so I go to the meet and greet. About to get ready to meet Benny. I'm in the line. People are coming up to me. Because they already rushed me. A couple people rushed me when I was coming up the stage. Me up. I wasn't really listening to them.
Right, yeah.
Meet and greet, people coming up to me. And it was like, yo, man, like, showing me mad love. Like, bro, forget what they talking about. I wanted to hear more.
Right, yeah.
So, I was taking that for a grain of salt. The host, he see me, he turned around, he give me a hug. He's like, hey, bro. He said, I was fucking with you. Bro.
Yeah.
He said, we had to get on with the show. I shouldn't have brought that many people up there. So it is what it is. Like, I took it for what it is. But in that moment, I took it as like, for one, I ain't fold. 2, you know what I'm saying? I did it in front of a large crowd, you know what I'm saying? So it was interesting to me to see that. And then on top of that, it was like, I felt like it was my moment. Like, if I can't bounce back from this, then what else am I going, you feel me, bounce
Yeah.
back from in life, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
took it from that, then boom, here comes then top of the year last year, 2025, February, Rumble Lounge. I get my first solo show. That's why I started meeting mad at the homie. Shout out Cassie, Lover,
Mm-hmm.
Funk, man.
Yeah.
Just mad dudes, man. I can't remember everybody. It was such a good night. Did my thing. Mad people showed up, you know what I'm saying, showed me love. They didn't even really expect that, but it was so much love in the room, bro. And after that, bro, it just felt like everything just
Started taking
started
off.
taking off. It was like quiet, then got loud, quiet, big opportunities, and then start doing little local shows, just trying to keep my name relevant, keep my name out there. So for me, bro, it really was just a time. And after my first show, I just really just fell in love with it. Like after that, I got the adrenaline rush. Like I wanted to
Kind of
really
got
get
like the
this
show
right.
bug.
So I started studying, a little more of my favorites, and not just their music, but I'm studying, their stage presence, how they rap, and not to say that I'm, trying to bite styles, but I'm
Right.
trying to,
Yeah.
when you,
Little homework.
my OG told me if you want to copy the right cat, right? So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I pay attention to the ones who really do it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm such a fan of now. I'm really such a fan of performing, and not necessarily putting performative, but it's almost really like I love just being able to share my music and just in a raw form too. Like I don't rap over my lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Not no shade to anybody who do, but I really love the craft of it all. And I heard Jay-Z said one time, if people wanted to hear me rap over my lyrics, they'll just hear me. They're going to hear me in the car.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I heard that before I dropped my first EP, and after that, I was like, I never want to rap over my lyrics. So
Yeah.
really started spending time just locking in on that, and on my dolo too. A lot of people don't know, like they really just think it's just natural talent and this and the third. Like I really put in time. Like
Yeah.
I just be in the mirror sometimes,
Yeah.
just be
Mirror sets.
rapping my lines, just looking, trying to find different places I could rehearse on mic, making sure I hear my voice, my presence, all of that. Just staying comfortable. It's like basketball, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to expect to go to the league if you ain't going to put up no shots. So for me, it's really just about the craft of it all, man. I just fell in love with it. I'm loving where it's going. I'm loving how I'm doing it and in my own lane and having fun with it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a good place to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to commercial. Just remember, try to be family friendly, you know what I'm saying? The language and everything like that. You feel me? It's all good. So this is a good time to go to commercial break. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy TC Todd Corleone in the building.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? This your boy Cream the Dream here right now on the radio. Let's get to the commercial break. Yes, sir. Traffic Jam right now on the radio. Download the app so you don't miss out what's popping, what's cracking, what's happening. It's me, Cream the Dream, on this beautiful Thursday. I got my boy Todd Corleone in the building.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it, bro. You know
What's
what I'm
up,
saying?
man? What's up?
Okay, so before we jump back into the conversation, I like to do what I call pay the bills. Shout out to Kevin Hart. I got that from him. That just means that I'm letting you guys know what Rain Avenue Radio has going on, so you guys can in and don't miss out. All right. So the first announcement we got is I won't be doing my show next week. You know what I'm saying? Because we're doing the Juneteenth celebration. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna be at the Rainier Beach Community Center. You feel me? So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that's participating. I helped the broadcast last year. They had Double Dutch. They had some artists out there performing a lot of great things. All right. So if you're in the area, make sure you pull up to that. You know what I'm saying? Have some fun and eat some food. They had hot dogs, I believe, last time. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. So let me read it exactly. It says, next Thursday, no traffic jam, as Rain Avenue Radio will be broadcasting live from Atlantic Street Center's 25th annual Juneteenth celebration from 5 to 8 p.m. All right. Make sure you guys are out there showing your support, you know what I'm saying? Bring your kids, all that, all right? The next announcement we got, you know what I'm saying, is the big one, all right? When I said earlier, there's a lot of stuff going on, and that includes the World Cup is coming here to Seattle, all right? So all you FIFA lovers, all you soccer lovers, all you football lovers are pulling up, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody. So it says here, the World Cup has begun, and starting with the first game this Monday. Okay, so today's Thursday, so Monday is the first game. Shout out to everybody that's participating in that. It's gonna be crazy, dumb, stupid traffic, all the adjectives you want to add to it. It's gonna be crazy. Make sure you travel safe, travel smart, travel quick. Use the light rail if you got to, so you won't be sitting in traffic. Okay. It says here, King County Metro is providing free shuttles and options to get around safely. All right. If you need more information, go to kingcounty.gov/C26. All right. So shout out to everybody that's gonna be involved and celebrating and do all that. I've seen on Instagram that it's gonna be close to 750,000 extra people here. You know what I'm saying? So make sure your head's on the swivel. You guys be safe while you're out there traveling and enjoy all the festivities. All right. This your boy Creating the Dream here at Rainer Avenue Radio. That was Pay the Bills. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now we're gonna jump back into the conversation with my boy TC. You know what I'm saying? Popping out, you feel me? We was talking about your performances and just you gaining experience. You know, vital experience for your journey.
Absolutely.
So in the midst of this journey, you know what I'm saying? The product that we're all consuming as the masses is your music, you know what I'm saying? And your great art that you're putting out into the world. So I just wanted to cover a couple of those songs because I know you put a lot of hard work into it.
Yeah, man.
So I asked you about your creative process. You said it was weird. Can you go in a little bit more detail about that?
I think my creative process is based on, obviously my experiences, but a lot of the times it's just how I'm feeling. I, as a creative, I understand that sometimes like things don't go the way you want. People think, you go to the studio, you do things and everything is just so perfect. Sometimes I got nothing. Sometimes I'm just, just not just feeling it. And I had to even learn, like, even in that process, like, I used to just stop. Like, I just be like, man, I'll worry about it later. But, again, it's just like, how my mental space be. I'd just be thinking to myself, like, man, now I got to find a way to push through this. And that's where I'll be making, some of my best music when I'm trying to find a way to get through those little, and my boy Kid, my big bro Kid taught me some a while ago. I was having like my first like kind of like writer's block. And he was like, yo, you gotta live sometime. He said, yeah, you could talk about a lot of things from your past, but it's like when you're going through so much at one time, you don't know where to start sometimes.
Yeah.
And I understood that and ran with it. And over the time, I give myself grace. Sometimes just sit in the room. I might just play the beat, play the game, turn the game off for a little bit. If there's a game playing, I might watch it. Just do something, just get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Might just work out. Say go put up. Might go put up some shots or something. Like just getting back in my centering myself. And usually it just the words just get to flowing, man. I just start talking about how I feel. Start thinking about what's going on, especially when I think the lost art of music is topics. I think people just go in there, just say whatever. So I like to sometimes find a topic that I'm thinking of or going through and just write a song based on that, and that's how usually my creative juices kind of start flowing from there.
Talk about your beat selection, because sometimes when I listen to your music and stuff, like the suit and tie flow, like your beats, like it's just like I picture you doing that, or it's like, or the screen is like black and white, and you're just doing the thing. That's the kind of vibe I get, like when I hear your beat selection.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff. I don't know. That's just my energy. That's my vibe, man. I'm Todd Corleone, man, for a reason, man. I'm just, I'm music. Everybody got their own style. Everybody got their own flow. My style, it's fly. It's real. It's authentic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like nobody else. I don't want to sound like nobody else. So You know what I'm saying? And as a person with a musical ear, just like anybody else who hear a beat that they like, if it moves you, it moves you.
Yeah.
And the type of beats, I rap on, not a lot of people would rap on, or
Yeah.
they want to take that stab to put something out there. But that's just how I be feeling, man. And like I said, man, it's I make music that feel good to me. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody has their opinion. They always say, oh, it's about the consumer, it's about the fan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, I got this far being me.
Right.
Y'all been loving me. So, if you're a person that really, appreciates this craft, this game, this rap, music, art, whatever you want to put it, and you enjoy what I do, then you know what I'm saying, it's coming from a real place.
Yeah. Talk about some more things that behind the scenes that people don't know that are not in music, like the suit and tie flow. Like you said, you were dressed up, but it was freezing cold when you were shooting.
Oh,
that. Like,
dog. Hey,
just
man.
talk about some like behind the scenes stuff that people don't know.
Oh man, for one, everybody think, because I got a lot of, I have a lot of friends too that be trying to do this, and I don't know why people think this is free.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think, like, you feel me, and their requests and their ideas and thing they be having. They think, and not even just that it's free, but they think all of this is just, set up perfect. Like, I ain't on no Tyler Perry set, man. That is downtown Seattle, man.
Yeah.
If you from there,
you know where it's at. Yeah.
You know exactly where I was,
Oh, thank you,
man.
Daniel,
Shout
for
out to,
pulling that up. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Miss KP, man. She's such a fire videographer. And we spent all day doing that, and it came out so fire, man. She made a movie, we made a movie. And I enjoyed it. But yeah, the behind the scenes, they be thinking this stuff is sweet, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was freezing. Every tape felt longer than the last.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the wind will blow and I forget the verse.
Yeah.
I'm so the gust of wind come through and I start shivering.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a process, and that's not the first time, man. We did another video. Shout out to my man Amari, man, my dog, man, Amari Hendricks. We did a freestyle to the Shaq and Kobe, and I'm not gonna lie, it was like 30 degrees outside. Like, I couldn't feel my fingers. I'm rapping, couldn't feel my fingers. I didn't even dress appropriate. I wasn't even thinking. Like, I think I went out that night. I was juiced before the video, so I wasn't even really putting two and two together. It was like 30 degrees. So again, people think this thing is all fun and games. And then, so a lot of people don't want to stick around, man. Even for the creative part. When we in the studio, a lot of people don't want to stay in the studio. A lot of people don't realize to be great, you really gotta do it, man. Like, there's no, I can't speak for everybody, the microwave rappers who go in the studio and I make songs in 10 minutes and it just be a bunch of Dr. Seuss lines. Like, we're really trying to create a moment, a time, a sound, a feeling for the listeners, man. And that's the time I put into it. So when people see me, they be like, oh, bro, I want to go to the studio with you tonight. I'm like, you sure?
Yeah.
I'm not going to the studio no 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Right.
I'm in there 9 to 5 a.m.
Like all day.
I might be in there for a little while. So, a lot of people, they think it's insane. They think it's crazy, but I'm insane about this. I'm insane. I love the work. I love the craft. I love the game, bro. I love the art. I love the competition. I think that's something I got out of basketball, just the competition of it all, just to know, like, what I'm saying, like, I'm a verse away from changing my situation and elevating, what I'm saying, that itself, knowing that I'm good enough to be in those conversations, sharing stages with some of my favorite artists of all time, some GOATs, having that experience under my belt, doing festivals, what I'm saying, going to Dreamville, what I'm saying, Goldmouth Garage, shouts to Luke. That opportunity, man. Like, it's, people don't understand, like, those long nights, those 30-degree weather videos. those add up to the point, add up to those moments, man. And I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it, bro. I remember when I was playing ball and doing workouts that low key could have cost me my life.
Yeah.
When I think about it, I was like, we wasn't really thinking, you know, we wasn't even really eating healthy like that for us to be, you know, running hills in 95-degree weather, up and down hills, barely no water, trying to act like savages. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but we really felt like that's what it took, man. And I feel like I built a formula of, you know, work ethic to get to this point. So I'm running with it, man.
That's why I always say, like, everybody wants to rap until it's time to rap.
Till it's time to get in that
like,
studio,
or
man.
until it's time to get in the studio and like really record and really time's eating up. You only pay for 2 hours and
man,
you're doing the same line 2 times. Like, you know, like you said, like those extra takes, you know, it's like that's when it turns into work.
Absolutely.
Everybody just wants to, this is hard, or have people all at the shows, or you know, they want all the good stuff without
actually trying for real. Like,
going through writer's block. You don't have no ideas. You don't know what you're gonna say on this track.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people run from stuff like that. But for me, I feel like those challenges always a plus. It's always gonna be a plus because it's like, bro, if you make it through those bumps in the road, it's like that's how you learn how to master your craft. Like now I feel like writing is easy, but it's not always about how easy. That's what I'm saying. People find writing easy, they think rap is easy, but it's like if you're just throwing a bunch of words and lines together, that's all it is. But you know, there's a reason why Jay-Z is who Jay-Z is. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why the Locks are who the Locks are. There's a reason why, because it ain't just about, you know, what they're saying, it's how they're saying their flow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just naming some artists that's off the top of my dome, but there's plenty of people who just artistry that, you know what I'm saying, what they're saying, how they're saying it, bro. It's important. And a lot of people just think like you could just go in the studio and just lay down a verse and that's it. It's like, nah, bro. Like some lines you gotta say a certain way. Like certain songs, you're not gonna get on a hype song and talk quiet. Like nah, like there's energy about it. It's a craft to it all. It's craft to everything you do, bro. That's what I be telling people. So if you're not serious about it and not willing to go the extra mile to be really great at it, not good at it, it's easy to be good at something. That's how I be telling people. It's real easy to be good at something. But when you want to be great, when you want to do what the greats do, when you want to get what the greats is at, you gotta be able to walk through those doors, man.
Yeah, it's 57, Daniel. Commercial. Okay, so we're gonna go commercial break. You know what I'm saying? We got TC, Todd, Corleone in the building, having a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Cream the Dream here right now on the radio. Let's get to a commercial.
Like that. So, but man, just to see us fight back 30 points, just to see just the resilience, just the history, the nostalgia, the feeling, up 3-1, one game away, 48 minutes away from raising a banner.
Yeah.
Listen, brother, I've been suffering with my pops all my life, man. I ain't become a fan till like 5, and it was funny.
Thanks for pulling that up, Daniel.
Yeah, I ain't become a fan till like 5, and I remember just the days of stress and hearing my father damn near losing his religion over basketball.
Yeah.
Like man, I'm just like, why is he so? And then just watching it, and you know, seeing Stephon Marbury, and then shout out to Nate Robertson coming. For being around that, you know. Growing up in that era and seeing what they was doing, even though we wasn't doing, you know, getting where we wanted to, you know, just seeing the nostalgia of it, the feeling. I'm from Connecticut, so we next door to New York. I'm always in New York, seen New York so many times. So just to be so close to something like that, and you know, love just the culture of it all, man. It was beautiful, man. But we won't win away, baby. We won. We won.
Yeah,
bro. It's. I'm trying to stay calm.
Right,
you know
right.
I ain't trying to, you know, I know it's still a lot of basketball left. You know, nothing's guaranteed. We got a lot to do in San Antonio, but man, I'm juiced, bro.
Yeah.
Super juiced, bro.
There's a lot of physical activity going on in New York right now, and you know, Wemby's he's feeling the tension right now. What you think about it?
What I think about it, look, y'all can say what y'all want. I understand. Me personally, let me be clear. I got Safety USA on. I don't condone violence. We don't condone none of that. We you know what I'm saying, it's a basketball game. We want to be respectful.
Yeah.
But he got away with a few things, man, that I didn't appreciate. And I feel like if you're gonna put your hands on my captain, you deserve an egg to the head that he got, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna, I stand on that. If Wemby, if you see this, it's all love, but don't touch Jalen.
Yeah.
Play ball.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen that. There's a video going around of Wemby getting beamed in the head with the egg.
Yeah,
on his way inside his hotel.
Somebody said a chicken bone, but
yeah.
But I saw an egg. Somebody said chicken bone, but I saw an egg. Either or, I feel like he deserved it. Not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna get to all the theatrics of it all. But I hope he's safe.
New York win the chip. What you doing?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be back in the city this weekend. I get in actually Saturday, the day of the game, and I'm being.
Oh, you're going?
Yeah, I'm back in the crib.
What?
I probably wasn't supposed to disclose that.
Yeah, that's fire.
I'm going back to the crib this weekend, and I might have to make a trip to New York.
Yeah, of course.
I might make a stop in New York.
That's so
Shout out to my boys, Knicks, NY and 5. But if we got to get in the mix, and Knicks and 6, you know what I'm saying? If we gotta get in the mix, Knicks and 6.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man. I'm juiced. Like I said, I'm trying to stay calm. I know basketball. I play this game almost all my life, so I know how things could change in an instant. But right now, how we looking, I need that jewelry. I need that jewelry. I need that. Just I'll shut up. But I'm obviously not going to be complacent. But I need that.
Yeah.
I gotta see that in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce, you say you'll never see it in yours. I'm one win away, Paul.
I know he do be talking a lot.
Paul be talking crazy.
He do.
Man, don't get me started on Paul. I ain't even going. They're gonna start clipping this. And
I know. Sending it to
adding them. I'm going viral outside of my music.
I know. Yeah.
But Paul, I'm looking for you. I want to talk to you because if we get this chip, I got a lot to talk to you about, champion. Yeah. I don't want to hear nothing else from you, Paul Pierce.
Yeah, that's great. And the captain, for those of you that don't know, the captain is Jalen Brunson. If you
number 11, big body Brunson.
Yeah.
I call him Michael Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But they know him as Jalen.
Yeah.
They know him as Jalen, man.
And,
oh man, I owe him an apology too. I'm not even gonna lie. I owe Jalen Brunson an apology, bro. When we got Jalen, I was hot.
Yeah.
I was hot. The homies was calling me, congratulating me. I'm like, yo, leave me alone. I was expecting Braun or somebody. I didn't see it. And then it was 100. I heard 110 mil. I said, oh God, that man.
And that's a pay cut. that's a pay cut he took.
Hey, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, job's not finished. We're not complacent, but yeah.
That's incredible, man.
3-1, baby.
That's some great, content that everybody's absorbing right now. If you're not a basketball fan, you need to tune in because then you'll understand how we're feeling more lately. You know what I'm saying? So
tap in, man.
So speaking of good content, that's a great segue back to your music. You did a performance that I seen on Instagram. That I really enjoy these people, their content. The Drip Daily people. Shout out to them.
Shout out to my boys, man. Drip Daily.
Yeah, man.
Man, I love what they're doing over there, man. It's dope what they're doing for the city. Just the love for the music, the love for the craft of what they do, and it's a cool relationship with them. They definitely, what I'm saying, took some. They actually, I could say they helped me take photos for my last EP. What I'm saying, we collabed on that, man. So shout outs to Drip Daily, man.
Yeah.
I love the Purple Chair performance, man.
Yeah.
It was fun, man. It was active.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. There it is right there.
2 fire, man. I enjoyed myself, man. I released a song, what I'm saying, that it's gonna be on this last EP too, man. So I'm excited to get that really out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man. But shouts to Drip Daily, man. It's love, baby.
Yeah, and I love seeing them too. I've seen all my friends on there, so it's great to see you guys in here.
Man. They got all my homies on there. Shout out to my boys, man. I see a lot of the homies up there.
They're doing great. So we might as well talk about another single that I listened to because you did So For Real, 100 Daily.
Yeah.
And you got to capture that moment. You know,
Oh yeah,
so that was pretty cool.
man. And I didn't really actually let anybody really hear that. So the reaction in the room was actually perfect for me. Really wasn't expected, but perfect. It was like, bro, where's the song at?
Yeah. I said the same thing, bro.
I was like, nah, bro, I ain't dropping yet. It was like, oh, bro,
drop it.
So, but I wanted to, kind of like splash that on a new platform, but on top of that, kind of throw it out there to see what reaction I got. See, that's not my normal sound. I would say that's something new in my craft that I kind of added. So, it was new to me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. When I heard it at first, I was like, and then my manager, he was like, nah.
That one. Yeah,
that's the boy right there. So, yeah, man, it was dope, man. Shout out to Drip Daily, man. That was super fun, bro.
Yeah. When you're shooting these, that process, like you said, it takes a few takes and stuff like that. Is that like a whole day thing or a couple hours or?
I think it depends on the artist and it depends on who they're working with. You know, if you're working with people who are real professional and know what they're doing, it don't take all day. Right. I mean, obviously, when you're doing music videos and making, a product of something, a large product of something, it's going to take all day. I've been a part of that. I shot a commercial for my brand, Safety USA. We're dropping that soon. It's coming out soon. Stay tuned for that. That was all day, and I mean like all day.
Yeah,
2 to 8. Like,
yeah,
you know, for me, now that's probably not crazy for some other people because they had processes that was longer than that, but that was a long day for me.
Yeah,
but yeah, stuff like that. It took about an hour, I would say. Not even probably that, but not even an hour because of the takes, but more an hour because of the process of setting up and different angles of the camera and things like that. So it depends on the artist. Obviously some artists. For me, it took a couple takes because like. I'll be thinking so 2 hours at times. Like I was seeing myself in the camera. I was like, hold on, my lips dry. I was like, hold on, another take.
Yeah,
put that out there.
Yeah.
And then it is what it is. I was thugging it regardless. I didn't have no cut. I was like, it is what it is. Let's get this content out there.
Yeah.
I was thugging it. So, but yeah, man, it depends.
Because then you start to become like a perfectionist.
Yeah.
With the audio and how it looks and all. The angle, get the angles.
Yeah, but that's why I like to work with guys who know what they're doing because they make my job easier. They make, what I'm saying, shouts to my man Brian. What I'm saying, he helped me shoot a lot of good, content. If you go to my page, called Corleone. That's called Corleone.
Yeah, I like that.
If you need a show, you know who to call.
Yeah.
Don't think twice.
That's clever. I like that.
Shouts to my man Brian. Shouts to obviously Drip Daily, Miss KP. What I'm saying, I can't really think too many other people off my mind right now that I work with off camera, but there's so many. Mav, shouts to my man on the Ave, my boy Mav. We did a couple great content. What I'm saying, that was a dope, platform to be on in the city. Rappers, if you ain't tap in with Mav, I don't know what you're doing, man. Tap in with my boy.
Did you have a wardrobe for that? Did you change more than once? Or
Nah, it was one take. We in the car on the Ave. You in the car. What I'm saying? You just take takes. We just doing, going around the block, obviously, or, driving around, and we just doing takes. So I ain't really had to, there's not too many videos. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't really gotten to that. I'm getting better. I just be like, man, take this shot, man.
Right, yeah.
Say, let's
for Drip, did you switch wardrobes or?
Yeah, I switched a little bit.
Okay.
You could peep, like, I had a hoodie on. I'm just really sporting my brand. Obviously, I wasn't, I didn't have the outfit that I really wanted. I really was thugging it, bro. Honestly, I was, I ain't gonna lie. This process of making this project, it's just one thing that changed me is just thinking too hard. Like I first of all, I know I can put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know me, you know me. You see me outside, you know how I get. You know what I do.
Yeah.
But when I'm making this content, I'm not thinking, oh, let's get the best angles. Let's go. Nah, the video looks solid. Let's do a little edit. Let's put it out there, man.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I've learned, sitting on ideas, it's gonna make you complacent, and then on top of that, it's gonna make you wait longer. And not for nothing, I put my music out there. It gets people tap in, they like it. So
yeah,
I know what to do all the extra for. You know, Drip Daily. Obviously, I could have did something different, but nah, I wanted to support the brand, and I was thugging it. I ain't like I said, I ain't had no haircut, nothing. I was man, look, we
Yeah,
outside, bro.
we
Let's
just
get it
shooting
going.
today. Yeah.
I was thugging it. Actually, I think my lips was dry in the video a little bit. I was like, man, whatever, man. Post that. Whatever, bro.
I like
let's
that.
get
That's
to
funny.
it. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Daniel, what we got? Commercial? Okay. So we got another commercial break. I'm just trying to make sure we stay on track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got
man.
TC Todd Corleone in the
Corleone's
building.
in the
You know what I'm
building,
saying?
man.
Going
If you
crazy.
haven't done yet, please follow for me social media. Call Corleone. Real simple. Call her. If you don't know, remember, just know who to call when you need the job done. You did.
Yes, sir. Make sure you guys follow me too, Kareem Sickle. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys tap me.
Follow the boy, man. This is culture right here, baby.
This your boy Kareem the Dream here right now on the radio. Let's get to the commercial break. Be back on, baby.
Yes,
Traffic
yes,
jam
yes,
right now on
yes.
the radio. Download the app, see them in South Papa's Crackers. And it's me, Kareem the Dream. I got TC Taco Leon in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Going
sir,
crazy. You feel me? Having a great conversation. Talking about his journey. You know, talking about a lot of great stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all tapping in. We see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? I'm watching you.
Yeah.
Mama, we made it. All right, so let's jump back into the conversation before we get up out of here. We got 20 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? So we want to talk about Fremont Friday.
Yeah, my people.
Yeah.
Fremont. What up?
Because people like to act like Fremont Friday is not a big deal.
Oh man, y'all bugging. I'm not even from Washington. Y'all bugging. If you're not going to Fremont, or if you feel like Fremont is, y'all are wild.
Yeah.
Bugging out. Fremont. I'm going.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I don't care who ain't going. If you're not going to Fremont, if you call me this summer, especially on a Friday.
Yeah.
You feel me? I might be in Fremont. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay that toll bill. I don't care.
For sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna pay that toll.
Because I went every Friday last summer. So, you know, shout out to Marshall.
Man,
so talk about
Marshall, Matt. What up, baby?
Yeah. So talk about the media day.
Yeah, man. We just did media day with Fremont Friday so far. Man, that was my first media day. I missed last year, but I just found out around the time they did media day, man. Shout out to my, people who tapped me in with Fremont Fridays, one of my favorite festivals ever anywhere. I don't care. I'm super happy for them, man. I built great relationships, man. Shout outs to Marshall, man, Nixon 6, but NY and 5. We get it done this Saturday. He know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Matt, man. That's like a brother to me, man. He's been supporting me just, ever since we've been tapped in with each other, man. I love what they do over there, man. Fremont Fridays is listen. Take my word for it. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm lying, I'm fine, bro. Fremont Friday is a vibe, man. If you ain't got nothing to do on a Friday, man, the 26th, that's the first Fremont Friday. If you got nothing to do, I'll be there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. The 26th, I'm in the building. So if you got nothing to do, man, pull up Fremont Friday, 5 o'clock. They are literally there till 5 p.m. till whenever y'all go home.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. I'm not joking, bro. They're outside as long as you outside. So if you got nothing to do this summer, June 26th is the first one. I'll be there. I know some of the homies is gonna be there, man. It's gonna be a good time, man. I'm excited.
And you're trying to get on stage too.
Oh yeah, listen. I ain't gonna say too much. Listen, just be ready.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying? That's, certain thing I'm learning as a businessman. You got
right. Yeah.
I ain't gonna.
I feel that.
Just when I'm outside, y'all better be there because last year was a movie. Oh my God, that was one of my favorite experiences. I've been on a lot of big stages last year. Fremont Friday was one of my favorite experiences as an artist. The energy I can't even explain it, man. That night was one I can't forget, man. Shout out to my people. My cousins came from CT.
Yeah.
I had my safety boys really in the house. Safety was in the house. Oh my God, we was missing a few members, but it was lit, bro. It was just a memory, bro. I was so juiced after. Everybody's coming up to me like, "How you feeling?" I'm like, I can't even explain that. My cousins there. It was family there. It was lit. My boys was there. Shout out to 7 World. Oh man, it was a movie.
And I was looking at your Instagram during the break. And you shot a little visual out there. That was the day of the cipher.
Yeah, that was the day of the cipher. That was my
I was there.
That was my first Fremont cipher, man. Shouts to the boys. I can't remember everybody who did it. Love you. Shouts to Lover. Shouts to Huey P.
Yep.
Kazzy.
Legendary.
There was a few. I can't remember everybody who did it. Shouts to Ross. That's my man's. It was a few others. Shouts to Big Mike. OG Mike. That's the first time I met OG Mike. That's my guy, man. There was so many people, so many talents there. Oh man, it was such a good time. But yeah, I shout out a video. Shout out to my man Brian, who he came out, man, to Fremont, and we shot a little, I was just kind of putting new music out. That's what I was doing for third quarter. My EP, third quarter, the last EP I just dropped. Yeah, you can see it in the video, man. It was, oh my God,
it's bro. Vibe, bro.
Man, I couldn't even. It was so weird because it was like the side of this side of my brain, I'm like performing. I'm in my mode. I'm in my Corleone bag. But on this side of the brain, I'm like, yo, it's so many people out here. Oh my God. And that was and that was before I went to Dreamville. Dreamville was something different. But yo, it was so active. People had the little, you seen in the video, they had the little joints. It was crazy, man. So shout out to my sister calling me. She probably gonna talk junk. I ain't gonna answer that. I'm gonna do an interview. I'll talk to her later. But yo, Fremont, good God. I'm going back. I hope listen, they called me back. You know the call, man.
Okay, so real quick, talk about your Puerto Rico trip.
Oh man,
for that track.
Yes, sir, man. Safety to Puerto Rico. Go check that out, man. I love Puerto Rico. One of my favorite places in the world, man. I went out last couple months ago, man, and I was really just in the stage. I lost my cousin. One of the inspirations of my life, man, John L. Man, he lost his life on December 2nd. So after that, mentally just wasn't there. So I took some time off. Really didn't want to write. I just couldn't do it. And after that, a couple months went by. I went to Puerto Rico just to go. I love Puerto Rico. Just want to clear my mind, do something, And man, I just got so inspired out there, bro. Just the vibe, the energy, the weather, the water, man. We was, just on the island, just chilling, kicking it back, just on the island, on the sand joint, just chilling, man. And it was like 1 a.m, bro. I'm on a block. I don't even think I was supposed to be outside by myself. No protection, bro. I was just outside, me, my headphones, and my safety gear on, bro. I had my chains on. I didn't care, bro. I was just. But it was a little nasty area, but the B&B was nice. But yeah, bro, it was just inspirational, bro. I was just getting inspired, man. My ideas was kicking in. And,
so when you're having these ideas, are you jotting them down? Is it in the notes? Are you writing it? Or are you just?
I've learned, I'm a man of faith, so I learned, write it down, make it plain. That's in the Bible. So I learned when I write my ideas down, they soon come to life at some point. Something I could go back to, look at, never forget. Because obviously, when you got your creative juices going, it's easy to have it there. And then something happened, and then you like, dang, So I've been much better, especially, I'm busy. I'm a busy guy. I wear a lot of hats, so I like to write things down so I don't forget the best of my ability. So, but when I made the song, honestly, bro, I was in Puerto Rico for like a week. I came home back. The day I came back, I called Amari. Shouts to Amari, man. That's my brother for real.
Yeah, shout out, bro.
I said, Amari, what you doing? He said, man, I'm just waking up. I said, cool, I'm pulling up. He said, what happened with her? I said, bro, I got an idea for this song. I'm inspired, and I can't lose this feeling. I said, bro, I'm pulling up. I don't even think bro literally was fresh. You could hear him like you could tell.
Groggy,
So I rushed. I called him. I rushed over there, bro, and he was like, bro, all right, so what idea you got? And I called my big cousin. Shouts to Cashier Music. One of the illest artists, one of the illest producers I know. Called him. I said, cousin, I need a beat. Like ASAP. Matter of fact, I called him before I got on the plane to go back home. I said, cuz, I need a beat. He said, what you need? I'm like, bro, anything, bro. And I gave him some ideas. And he sent me the beat, and I said, yes.
That's it.
Yes, bro. So took the beat. I'm on the plane. Got the beat. I get on the plane. This is probably the first time I didn't sleep. I always fall asleep on the plane. I'm sorry. I'm so used to flying now. People be like, I'm so nervous, man. I go on the plane. This is my time. I know when I wake up, or if I do. But
I know. That's a good time to write too. Like I just came back from Dago.
I learned that. I heard a video, didn't believe him because usually I'm in the air, my ears be ringing, and I'll be tired. I'm like, my head be little froggy up there. But man, this time, bro, the inspiration I had was so crazy. I was up. I think the flight was like 8 hours, 7 hours. I was up all of those hours. Actually, I had a connect flight. I'm writing as I'm on going to the connect flight. I'm so juiced. I'm not even paying attention to my surroundings. I'm just boom. I land like I want to say like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I go to the crib, catch the Uber to the crib, go to the spot. I go get I go get all my stuff, whatever, and I jet to Mari's crib, and we could just get the writing, bro. It just happened.
Yeah.
It just happened, bro. So yeah, man. Shout out to Puerto Rico, one of my favorite places in the world, man. One of my favorite places in the entire world, bro.
Cause I was listening to that like before you got here, and that's why when you were rocking, I was like, bro, my ears is happy right now, bro. You know,
I'm glad, bro, man, because that thing meant so much to me, bro. It just the inspiration, man, and like I said, the timing was so special because I really was going through it. I really wasn't inspired. I didn't really have much going on, mentally where I just wanted to create. So just having that moment, the time of relaxation, and really just getting inspired the way I did, I couldn't wait to land, bro.
Yeah, and that's dope. That's the space you want to be in mentally when you're cooking and you're creating these tracks. All right, so we got 10 minutes left. So we're gonna leave off talking about your new project.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I picked my two favorites. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we'll start out with those. So first, tell the people what's the name of it.
The name of the EP, the name of the EP, my last EP, is called Closer Than Ever. Closer Than Ever, dropping July 5th. July 5th. Oh, so yeah, July 5th. I'm sorry, I thought I was confusing my words. I said June. No, July 5th, July 5th, yes.
And then you're having a listening party.
I'm having a listening party, yes, at the Mountain Room. It's gonna be July 3rd. July 3rd.
Put that in the calendar.
7 to 9, listening party, the Mountain Room, July 3rd. Put that in your calendar. I need all my player partners out there. I need all the fly women out there. You fly, you know how to dress, if you feel me. And if you rock with me, all my friends, family, I need y'all outside, man. I want to make this a moment, a time. This is the last EP. There's so much greater things coming. I don't want, I'm not going to talk too early on some things, but.
What time is that starting?
7 p.m., Mountain Room. 7 p.m. I'm gonna put a flyer out, make sure all the people know. But I need all my peoples out there. This is gonna be a beautiful event. You know what I'm saying? I've got some great artists coming through, some great people. You know what I'm saying? I might have some special guests. You never know. People be thinking like, you feel me? I done done my thing so far. You know what I'm saying? I might have some special guests coming through. You never know who's gonna pop through. But please, man, if you got some time, July 3rd, it's just 4th of July weekend, so it's going to be a beautiful weekend. July 3rd, the listening party. Obviously, July 4th, everybody's outside doing their thing, and then July 5th, baby, we dropping the last EP, man.
Yeah. Okay, so while we're on the subject, we might as well start out with the one I like the best, the Who Is It joint. So talk about writing that and the beat selection and your process for that track.
The Who Is It was inspired. I ain't gonna lie. I think every song on the EP came with a different moment and a different feeling.
And that's you on the hooks.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah, that's me. Hey, you feel me? I ain't no Tyrese or nothing like that.
Yeah.
I do a little something.
Yeah.
And also, I ain't got time to call people. People play around too much. They take too long.
Yeah.
And I'm like James Brown, man. Let's go. Let's get it. So, I figured out I could do a little something with the singing, little vocals, man. Shout out to my engineer, B. Smith, man. He be getting me right, man. So, yeah, I
And you just started getting your beats from him.
Yeah, man. Shout out to B. Smith. On the EP, you're gonna hear a beat from Cashmere Music, my big cousin, man. Shouts to him. But it's a little mix on there. But the next project's gonna be between Cashmere Music and B. Smith. So to me, it's like I got Alchemist and Hit Boy. Like,
yeah. I know B. Shout out B. Smith.
So, but it's a beautiful
Lost
thing,
Boys.
man. Yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Lost Boys. If you needed some good work done, studio time, man. Listen, don't take up all my time though. But if you need a place to work, man, holla at my man B. Smith, man. They're good people over there and quality work, bro. Quality, man.
So when you said, "Who is it if it isn't me?"
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, that's how I feel. As I said, every song came with emotion. So how I feel is, if it's not me, I don't know who else, man. And that's how I see it now. I believe in myself. I know what I can do. The evidence show.
Yeah.
I'm a realist. If I knew this wasn't going to work, I would have been stopped, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get money other ways, and I have other gifts and talents. But when I got the traction I did, I took it serious, and I decided to really push it to something. So
Mhm.
that song really was made because that's how I was feeling, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little lit that night. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I had a couple things to drink.
Yeah.
And I started thinking to myself, I was like, man, I'm tired of people talking to me like I ain't been doing what I've been doing. Like I
Yeah.
get it. I'm still fresh. I got a long way to go, bro. I got so many more, places to get to and things to see and things to do. So for me, it's like, but I know right now, man, I done shared the stage with some of my idols, bro, some of the gods, bro. So for me, it's like, respectfully, I don't know who else if it's not me, man. I got luck, it is
Yeah.
what it is, man. That's how I feel.
Yeah. And I'm so happy that that was the first track I listened to. And
Yeah,
thank you for
man.
sending me that
Oh
too,
man,
bro.
it's
You know
all
what I'm
love,
saying? You
bro.
feel
Man, I
me?
wanted you to get that feeling of the music where I'm going and really just I wanted to get your not just your opinion but your excitement
Hmm.
from it, man. Because like I said, this means a lot to me, bro. I don't do this out of just the ordinary, bro. Like music means a lot to me. This is what I really do. I spend a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of
Yeah.
a lot of times by myself, dolo, nobody's around,
Hmm.
just traveling, going to studio, trying to find my sound, trying to find some people who really want this in life, really working. Because a lot of people talk it, but they don't walk it. So
Right.
for me, it was a lot of searching and a lot of finding my craft, finding my sound. So for me, being where I am now, I stand on that, and I really feel that way. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
you're gonna really hear that. That's why it's called Closer Than Ever, because that's how I feel. Like I really feel like I'm one ear, one yes, one verse, one chorus, whatever you want to call it, away from getting to my goals and my dreams with this. And I know this thing don't last forever, so I'm excited to where it's gonna be soon.
Yeah. That's great, bro. Cause I definitely want to, show you my excitement from the. Cause I give a lot of like type energy. I have a lot of big Scorpio energy. You feel me? But I also know the work that goes into it, and like you said, the scheduling and the creative process and all that. I understand what goes into all that. So I love to like show my people love that's like working hard, man.
Yes, sir.
Cause
Yes, sir.
it's
Yes,
not
sir, man.
easy.
I appreciate that, bro, man. This is a game of, people don't like to give flowers and
Hmm.
appreciation, man. And I always, respect and honor people who do so, man. I want to give you your flowers too, man, while I'm on your stage, man, to let you know, man, I love what you're doing. I think it's fire what you're doing. I
Thank
think
you, bro.
what you're doing is going to not just get greater from here, but
Mhm.
you're going to get some big name people on this stage, man.
Yeah,
Obviously,
thank you.
if it starts with me,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever.
Facts. Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
disrespect to
I
you,
love
but
everyone, bro.
nah, man, I definitely want to give you your flowers. Let you know, man, I love what you're doing, man. I'm honored to be here, and man, it's always been, I love the relationships I made, and not just in music, but in Seattle, man. And
Hmm.
you're one of the people I've met. It's always been genuine energy.
Thank you,
You
bro.
always
Yeah,
show love. You never was weird about anything.
yeah, yeah,
You gave me my first interview out here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That was
yeah.
my first interview here. So, it's a pleasure that my last EP, I get to talk about it with you, man. So, yeah, man, I want to give you your flowers, man. Shouts to Traffic Jam for having
Yeah.
me once
Thank you, bro.
again. And
Thank you.
I don't care, man. Listen, you got my word now. I don't care how much this elevates with my career and what I do with this, man. Anytime I got something going on, I'm sliding the Traffic Jam, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Facts.
sliding the Traffic Jam. I'm coming to man. And y'all better get in
Yeah.
tune, man. You better get in tune, spread the word, man. Don't act like you ain't hear from me first. I'm a man that really is not I don't be out here just giving out information for nothing, man. Hit the
Yeah.
Traffic Jam, man.
Bro, thank you. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for doing all that, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
Come
That's a
on,
great
man.
exit to get up out of here. It's
Yes,
six
sir,
o'clock. You know what
man.
I'm saying? We had a great show. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate TC for pulling up. Shout out to all y'all that's watching. We see y'all, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Take a shower. Brush your teeth. Cause some of y'all ain't.
Hold on, he forgot the most important part. Scrub your tongue. I don't know who started this fashion and forgot. Yo, you gotta floss and you gotta scrub that tongue, man. I talked about this on my Instagram and people just thought I was joking. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Stop just going out the house. Okay, go to the yo, Dollar Tree got it. Deodorant, huh? Mouthwash, huh?
Yeah.
Floss, huh? X mad brushes, $1.25. Go get that.
Yeah.
Use that. And scrub that tongue. I'm dead serious.
So I'm not the only one that feels this way, all right? Make sure you guys get on it, all right? Be better than you were yesterday. Take care of your mental health. It's Men's Mental Health Month.
Yes, it is. And don't tell them it's not.
All right? We're going to holler at y'all at a different time. I got YB pulling up on the 25th. He open for Blueface. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.
Peace, man.